and welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. You're highly welcome to this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate a magical blessing, and in this channel we inspire young minds, break limiting beliefs and overcome life challenges. Today's video is a very special one because we have an important guest in the house. His name is Paul Oyewusi. Paul Oyewusi is a self-leadership advocate, and today he'll be talking to us on a very important topic: top soft skills young people need to possess in our world today. I know this topic will be of great value to you. If this topic sounds exactly like what you want to hear, kindly sit back, relax, and keep watching.
First and foremost, I want to appreciate Blessing Nwachukwu for this opportunity. Thank you so much for the privilege to be speaking to people in this community, this amazing community. Thank you so much. All right, so while we wait for others to join us, so today we'll be talking about youth and soft skills. And there has been so many thoughts about soft skills itself, and some people think it's overhyped. Some people think soft skill is overhyped. You have the hard skills, you have the soft skills, and they're like, there are hundreds and hundreds of cases of people who have risen from the least rank in an organization to the highest level in an organization just because of soft skills. Look at our generation today. Soft skill needs to be understood by the young generation. It needs to be understood by us, because you see the way things are going right now. Look at, like I shared on my status, like on Instagram, I said the protest going on in Nigeria wouldn't have gotten to this level, been hijacked by hoodlums and all of that, if everybody understood the concept of soft skill. I'll come to that very shortly. Now, when people hear soft skill, they're like, what's soft skill? So I brought about two definitions, which I would read for you because they are long. I can't just put them in my head, so I'll read them for you. So from here I said, soft skills, I love these definitions. That's why I'm bringing them out for you to hear. Soft skills are combination of people's skills, social skills, communication skills, character or personality traits, attitudes, career attributes, social intelligence, and emotional intelligence, amongst many others, that enable people navigate their environment, work well with others, perform well, and achieve their goals with complementing hard skills. Now, look at the second definition, which I would stop at. They are desirable qualities for certain forms of employment that do not depend on acquired knowledge. They include common sense, the ability to deal with people, and a positive, flexible attitude. Now, before I move to list of soft skills and I share some things with you, I want you to know that there are some mistakes you would not have made in life, not just in your career. There are some mistakes you would not have made in life. There are errors you wouldn't have committed if you develop soft skills. There are so many of them. You cannot exhaust soft skills, but I'll just give to you some of my few findings and from experience. I'll just give you some, and I'll explain some of them to you. Soft skills is what you take you from where you are to a greater level. We cannot overemphasize this truth. Soft skill is one of the skills needed to be a great leader. We interact with people on a daily basis. There is nothing you will do in this life. That don't require you interacting with human beings. Aside from money, there is also what I call people resources. Aside from money, you need people. You need to leverage on the power of people. You need to leverage on the power of network. I know this person, she can do this, she can do that, she can do this, she can do that. But if you don't have the right soft skills, you're gonna mess everything up. These are not things you learn in school. Leadership is part of soft skill. Leadership is one of the amazing soft skills an average person should have. You don't have to be when you hear people saying leadership, they feel it's when you are heading a particular position. No, leadership is an attitude. It's an attitude you culture. See, you can be working. There's leadership by position, and there is leadership by attitude. The right leadership is by attitude. You are walking on the street, and people in your neighborhood are fighting, and you have the ability to go meet them and settle the fight. That is a soft skill. That is what they call conflict resolution. That is a soft skill. That is a leadership skill. You can't be a better leader if you don't have soft skills, if you don't have great soft skills. There are so many, but let me just bring out from a reputable organization. So I'm bringing out from Eastern Kentucky University. So Eastern Kentucky University has done a deep research, and they come up with just 10, even though there are more than 10. So I will add my own after I'm done. Do you get? Number one, they talked about communication. Nobody will teach you how to communicate unless you have to learn that yourself. Number one, communication skill. That's true. Thank you, Penny. Some people have the whole idea in their head. They have everything they can do in their head, but they don't know how to communicate. Do you get my point? They have the whole mappings, they have the whole idea, they have the whole system in their head. They can tell you how to do this, how to do that, how to do this, how to do that, but they don't know how to communicate these things. So you must learn how to communicate. If you work in an organization, no matter how good you are, if you don't know how to communicate what is in your mind, your intention, you have problem. It is people like that get frustrated all the time because they feel people don't understand them. Why will people understand you when you don't know how to communicate your intention, your value? You don't have to tell them what you want to tell them. You must learn that. The second one is courtesy. See, it can never be overemphasized. Courtesy matters. Some people lack manner. They lack courtesy. Common thank you can get you a job. Common yes ma'am can get you a job. Yes sir. See, yes, there are organizations where you call each other by name, and if you are not in that terrain, you are going for a job. Let's assume you go for a job interview, and the interviewer is asking you, it's courtesy for you to say yes sir, yes ma'am, yes sir, yes ma'am. You get my point? I'm a Yoruba boy. I'm a global person, but I'm from Yoruba part of Nigeria, so you can't take that away from me. There is this part in our culture that when you want to give him food, you must give him the food with respect, with courtesy. Young man, you prostrate, even though in today's world we just do as if we are planting corn. And the ladies, they have to kneel. But today you find ladies just trying to, at least, even though they are not fully kneeling down today, courtesy, they still see that it's normal for me, it's still courtesy for me to respect this man. Life is about perception. It's about how the person you are relating with perceive you. Let me tell you, you can be the best person in the world, but if I don't see you as the best person, then you are not the best person. If you want to sell your market to me, you sell a book, and you just come. If you don't want to buy, you can go to the next shop. Really? If I don't want to buy, I can go to the next shop. Why am I even here in the first place? Now, integrity. Wow. Well, I won't dwell much on that because I know you understand what that means. Let your yes be your yes. People trust you more when they believe that you are trusted. When they believe that you are, especially when you are in a work environment, please let your level of integrity be high. If you will not do something, don't say you can do it. Do you get my point? If you know you cannot deliver on a thing, say you cannot deliver. Don't force yourself. It's not see, this life, there are so many things. They I don't know. Like they will say, the sky is so wide for the bird to fly. Don't force yourself. Don't put yourself in a hole. What you cannot do, don't say you can do it. It's dangerous. Do you get my point? It can give you a bad name. You get? It can give you a bad name, and it's not good. What you cannot do, don't say you can do it. That doesn't rule out the fact that there are some things you cannot do that you would want to try to get the experience. That one is that's fine. You get? But something you know you cannot do, then you are trying to do it. You are just trying to force yourself to do what you know you cannot do. Although there is nothing you cannot do if you put your mind to it. Don't get me wrong. But integrity is that when you give your word, you must back it up. I won't spend too much time on that. So integrity, honesty, they are very key. Be nice, be friendly. Don't always frown your face every time, Oga. Don't always frown your face every time. Are you the only one with problem? Everybody have their problem. Everybody have what they go through in life. You get? Everybody have what they go through in life. If you must go far with people, with working with people, no man is an island. So you have to relate with people. You know, when we said communication, courtesy, flexibility, integrity. I didn't talk about flexibility anyways, but I'll come to that. Interpersonal skills, positive attitude. You must be optimistic. It's part of the skill. Thank you, Peniel. Interpersonal skills, learning to relate properly with people, irrespective of your temperament. Now, so my sister, that's it. Irrespective of your temperament, you must learn to relate with people. It's very necessary. I'm not saying you compromise some standards, no, but I'm saying that you must learn to meet people at their level. Fastest way to gain the person's trust and friendship is to think like the person. Why is this person thinking the way she's thinking? That is when you can know what to discuss with the person. I don't know if you get me. When you are empathetic, then you know how people reason. You must learn to know how people reason. If you must work with people, you can't just be opinionated about yourself, about the things, about your. You get my point, right? Can't be opinionated. Only your opinion counts. That's not how it works. Everybody's opinion counts. Don't be quick to condemn people. Don't be quick. That's how a leader should behave. A leader is not quick to condemn anybody, even your family members. You have to be open-hearted. You see, these are not skills that you will definitely just go and sit down and they will teach in one class. There are things you learn in life, and there are things you must develop. There are things you must build. Do you understand me? Okay, so aside from that, let's move on. Professionalism, okay, that's part of soft skill as well. If you don't know, you have to be able to dress well, you have to be able to talk well, you have to be able to, executive presence and all of that thing. You have to be poised, you have to be business-like, the way you look, the way you appear, all of those things are part of soft skill. They also add to how people perceive you, how people think about you. You may be a good person, but if people don't think about you well enough, thank you for the love, thank you guys. If people don't think about you well as a good person, then you are wrong. You must be able to let people see who you truly are based on how you relate with them, based on how you position yourself. And soft skill is what you need for this. Now, let's move to the next one, which is the 8th. Thank God we're rounding off. So guys, responsibility. You must learn to take responsibility for things that you do. Learn to take responsibility. You must be reliable. You must be trustworthy. You must be accountable. Don't just be no. You must be accountable. You must be responsible. You must be able to work with team. You must be able to work with team. Any team. Don't say, I can only work with Igbo people. I can only work with Yoruba people. No. In fact, when I went for my youth service, I was happy I was posted to Delta State. I learned from their language. I learned so many things about their culture. I intentionally learned it. I even got to a part in my life that people think I'm Igbo. Some think I'm Hausa, but some also know I'm Yoruba. You see? They're like, we can't even find it in your intonation. You don't even speak like a Yoruba person. Why would I speak like a Yoruba person? I'm a Nigerian, for crying out loud. And I'm proud to be a Yoruba person. Do you get my point? I'm proud to be a Yoruba boy. You must be able to live anywhere. You must be able to work with anything. You can take you from team A to team B. Be comfortable there. Learn their language. I don't mean language like what they speak. I mean, learn their language. Learn the way they think in that team. Learn how they think in that team and flow with them. You must be able to blend with any team. I will pick up the 10th one, which is work ethic. You must have good work ethic. You must be loyal. You must be self-motivated. You don't have to be forced to work. Let's keep learning about soft skills. Let's develop them and let's harness them.
Thank you so much, Mr. Paul Oyewusi, for the time and loads of value you've shared with us today. We do really appreciate you and we do not take it for granted. Alright guys, you're already coming to the end of this video and I do really hope you got loads of value from our guest speaker. Thank you so much for watching up to this very point. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let us know what you think down the comment section below, and please subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed up to this very point. Hit on the notification bell to always get notified anytime we drop new video. And it will be great if you share this video to your friends, to your family members, to your loved ones, and thank you so much for doing that. I still remember myself, Magical Blessing, and I hope to talk to you soon in my next video.